Miss Miller and I'm a senior. I'm from Lawrence, Kansas. And this is my team!
You are a senior now. Has it fully hit you?
Not quite. I don't think it will to the end of the year, getting the diploma. But right now, I'm still having that in my perspective of playing. Like, it's senior year now, last chance, last hurrah before ending. So,
what's an ideal ending for your career?
Oh gosh. There's always that cliche, like, typical answer of, I want to go to conference, like, I want to make it. And yes, like, I want those things, but more so, I want to see our program prosper as a whole. Just because, like, I've been here for 4 years. I've seen so many different stages of our team, and now I think we're in a really good place. And I would love to come back, 2-3 years from now, be sitting in those bleachers and see things that I had wanted done when I was here and see people actually being able to achieve that. So that's probably what I want to see.
No one can tell it's going to be like in 2 or 3 years, but
Right.
you have a great perspective on, you joined this program and it was very down,
Yes.
and you've built steadily through your 3 years and now in your 4th year. Can you express the difference between, say, 3.5 years ago and now?
Oh man, yeah, there's a ton of differences. It's no secret that we didn't have good retention, so there's been a lot of changes in just even players. So when you have that change in women that you've been seeing every day and then they're suddenly gone and then you get new ones, that changes your chemistry dramatically just from semester to semester. And I would say that now we have such great chemistry on our team, more so than I think the first 2 years that I was here, that just growing of friendships and relationship, the way that you can communicate on the court and even off the court. I think even when we get home from the weekends of long travels, we still hang out like that week. It's not like, oh, let's all get away from each other, we've had too much time. So I really respect that and I love that about our team. And then I just think our play is different as well. It's more aggressive, we're becoming more confident. And I think we have that drive, too, of our recent past, of knowing, hey, we have a lot of work to do and we want to catch up, we want to be on top, that we have that extra little drive of, this could happen. Like, we're right there,
Right.
So that's really unique.
Middle hitter, and you had a good first weekend. You said they maybe caught up to you a little bit in the second weekend.
Yes.
But you've got to live with that. Some matches as an athlete are good, some are bad. How do you handle volleyball mentally?
Oh, goodness. Well, first of all, I think I have a good perspective, and this is from Coach Raines, always, telling us over and over again that volleyball is not your whole life. This is just a time in your life that you're going to enjoy, and it's awesome that you get to be a student athlete, but at the same time, when you graduate, like, most of us are probably not going to be going pro, so volleyball is a short part of your life, and I just remember that when I'm on the court. But I also remember, this is my senior year, this is something, I want to be successful, I want to help my team, and just keeping that in perspective, like, it's not the end of the world, but you should try really, really hard.
Right.
That's kind of how I guess I think through things.
Yeah. Well, it's life in the balance, which has been an NCAA Division II slogan, but it's true.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
I totally agree with that.
Academically, what are you doing, as you say, after you walk across the stage?
Yeah, okay. I had like an epiphany a few weeks ago, not actually, but I don't know. I was starting to think, so I'm a psychology and Spanish major. Spanish is just kind of, I enjoy it, so I started taking it. But psychology is really what I think I would pursue a career in. Right now, I was leaning towards sports science, and so like a sports psychologist. So what I could be doing is, there's 3 things that you can do, but one of the options is you would be at a college or university, and you would basically be in the athletic department, the psychologist for those athletes.
Sure, right.
So whether that means like game day, talking about focusing, or like helping individual athletes overcome, anything from, I guess, struggling with like media attention or getting through an injury, that kind of stuff, the mental side of the game. I just really think I would enjoy that.
Right.
So that would include my master's or even a PhD. So probably going back to school after I finish school. But I think it would be worth it. So right now, that's kind of what I'm planning on.
Jewel, now your 4th year, and can you give me an academic highlight? I know, a little weird, but an academic highlight, something that's really gone well for you in school, and maybe an athletic highlight as well.
Right, okay. Let's see, academic highlight. I would probably say right now I'm in the middle of an honors project. So you get an email your junior year saying, hey, you qualify for this, this, and this to eventually have an honors project at the end of the year if you want it. I decided, hey, why not? Like, might as well try. And so I've been working on it this past summer and up to now, actually having our first meeting about it in the next coming weeks. But by May, I will have finished a project with my professor, Dr. Patricia Schoenreid. She is helping me, and we are doing a how would I put this? Okay, so with mental health care providers, we're seeing if their stress level is affecting like coping skills, basically.
Okay.
And so I'm just doing like data over that to see if there's any kind of, you know, numbers that go together with that. So that's an academic highlight, just having that extra opportunity to work with data and stuff like that. And then athletic highlight, I mean, I would probably say last weekend was awesome, just because or 2 weekends ago, sorry. So the one when we went to South Dakota, just because it was a surprise. Like, we got done and we had just lost, you know, in our 5th set to Fort Hays. So everybody's kind of down, you know, the solemn in the locker room. And then coach was like, oh yeah, and you got, you know, conference tournament or whatever, tournament team or whatever. And I was like, oh, cool. It just kind of, you know, happened. And I wasn't expecting it, but then she like graciously, you know, handed me the stuff, and my teammates were really nice, you know, saying, wow, that's awesome, like, good job. So just having that now finally, that part was recognized for me. Like, usually academics is recognized for me all the time, you know, dean's list, blah, 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 all that stuff. But in athletics, yeah, like, I've been co-captain, but like on the court, you know, when am I gonna end up being something that I wanted to be? When am I gonna help lead the team or whatever that way? And so statistically, it was nice to see that I finally had achieved something that I had wanted for a while. So hopefully can do it again, and my other teammates can, you know, catch on as well. So that'd be awesome.
Right. Well, look at Grace, because she has become, I think in 4 years, I don't know if you agree with me or not, but you have become kind of the face of the program and the face of the resurgence in Jewel volleyball, along with your senior teammates. And congratulations. Looking forward to the rest of the year.
Thank you so much.
We're back with game number 3 in a moment.